What is up, y'all? Today I'm introducing my Notary Starter Kit. Really excited to put together these pieces, and they ship absolutely free. Make sure that you check the link in my description box. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah. If you're new here, of course, I want you to stick around and subscribe. Please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you've been here before, because obviously you're back. So in today's video, we are going to talk about what it takes to become a notary and a notary signing agent. A person authorized to perform acts in legal affairs. The notary's job is to make sure that you are acting as an impartial witness. So you identify the person signing in front of you, and that's how you know that this person actually has the right to sign this document. So that's pretty simple and that's pretty straightforward. I have been a notary I'm about to renew my commission. So I'm about to go into my 9th year of being a notary, and it's really easy work, really nice to do. I truly enjoy this work. So let's just jump right into becoming a notary. So the reason for this video is I've gotten a lot of questions about how to become a notary. Like on Instagram, a lot of people have been messaging me, asking me about the process. So I figured I would film this video as a point of reference that I could just shoot off to someone whenever they ask about the process. So let's go ahead and get started. So in order to become a notary, the first thing you will need to do is check out what the rules are in the state that you live in. So I live here in Georgia. So as far as becoming a notary in Georgia, I just basically Googled what I needed to do. So for Georgia, the process basically looked like me going online, taking a short test, filling out an application, going down to the clerk of court and getting sworn in and getting my commission. So really simple process. The process cost me about $80 from start to finish, and it was super quick and super easy. So the state that you live in might be a little bit different. So I would suggest that you simply do a Google search and say, how to become a notary in XYZ state. Usually notaries are appointed through the Secretary of State. In my case, we're appointed through the Clerk of Court. So just simply Google it, find out, get it done, boom, and you're on your way. After you become a notary, you can work with the public and doing things such as general notary work. General notary work is working for the public. So this means that if someone needs a document notarized, you could go meet them and get the document notarized. If a business needed a document notarized, the same thing. So basically you're working for the people within the community in which you live in. Examples of things that might need to be notarized is like a car title, a power of attorney, a will, child support papers, divorce decrees, and any other document that the sender of the document is wanting to deter fraud, because that is what a notary's job is. But a year ago, I became a loan signing agent or a notary signing agent. The terms are pretty much interchangeable. Is a notary who has been trained to actually participate with loan closings. So the difference with this is the bulk of your business is coming from title companies, lenders, or something called signing services. Signing services are simply the middleman in between you and the lender, or you and the title company. And they partner with notaries in order to get signings done. So types of closings that you could do is refinances, home equity line of credit closings, purchase closings, sellers closings, and the list really literally goes on and on the sort of real estate transactions that you could do. So in order to become a notary signing agent or a loan signing agent, of course, you must be a notary first. The second step would be to go to the National Notary Association's website and actually sign up to become a loan signing agent, notary signing agent. I'm not sure which language they actually put on their website. Let me look real quick so I can actually tell you guys what it says. And I'm going to pop this link in down below just so that you guys can have it as well. In the menu, it says signing agent. Once you click that, then it says loan signing agent certification. So there's a couple of levels that you can actually choose. The first level is no sort of studying materials. It's simply the exam that you have to take, as well as the background check, and that's $70. The next level, which is the level that I chose to do, is $189. It is the study materials, it's the exam that you would take, it's the background check, and then it has a few other things that is included with that level too. And the level after that, I want to say it's like $259, and it really didn't have much value to me, so I never recommend that level. So I went the $189 route. Now, some people in my family have become loan signing agents since me becoming one, and some have went straight for the $70, some have went straight for the $189. So it really just depends on what you want. If you feel like you actually need the study materials, then go ahead, by all means, take care of it. Go ahead and get the 189 level. However, if you're going to take a course to teach you how to become a loan signing agent, to teach you how to get business as a loan signing agent, by all means, take the $70 one and enroll in my course. So I have a Notary Mentorship Academy in which I work with you indefinitely. So it's not for 2 months or 6 months or some other period of time. It's indefinite support. As long as you're wanting assistance, I will be here to assist you. Everyone's state law is different when becoming a loan signing agent as well. The National Notary Association will actually let you know what is needed according to your state law. So some states require that you become bonded, some require that you get a title producer's license. So it all just depends on what your state requires. The state that I live in does not require any of that. It's simply that you would actually get the package from the NNA and get your background check. Your background check is key because you are going to be dealing with a lot of sensitive documents. So of course, companies want to know that they're dealing with someone who is honest and has integrity. Okay, so now that you have gotten your loan signing training or certification and you have your background check, what next? So this video is going to also go into the next things that you will need. So I recommend that as soon as you become a notary that you actually get a notary stamp. So you could get a notary stamp from a variety of places. I'll put some links down below and where you could get your stamp. I personally got my stamp from the UPS store. I'm about to renew my commission, so this stamp is going to be expiring soon. So I will be ordering my stamp from Amazon. I'll put the link below on the stamp that I'm planning on ordering. After you order your stamp, it does take a little while to come in because it's not something that they just mass produce. It will have your first and last name, the state that you live in, where you're commissioned as a notary, and it will also include your expiration date of your notary commission. So it is very, very important to go ahead and order your stamp as soon as possible so that once your background check comes in, you will be ready to start taking assignments as a notary signing agent. Another cost to becoming a notary signing agent is your errors and omission insurance. So this insurance protects you in the event that you make a mistake when you are notarizing documents. And I'm talking about a big mistake where someone will want to sue you. So my insurance is through Byberg. I pay $37 a month for $1 million policy. Both title companies and signing services are going to want to make sure that you are covered. Now, the NNA does offer a $25,000 policy. The last time I checked, I would not recommend that you get this policy because that's not even the minimum amount to work with a lot of companies. So when I've signed up with companies in the beginning of my business, there was companies that were requiring me to have 100,000, some 250,000, and yet some 500,000 in errors and omission insurance. So I've spoken about this in a previous video, but literally the difference between the amount I pay monthly was $1 from a $100,000 policy and $1 million policy. So naturally I pay the $1 extra a month or $12 a year. So I'm not limited on who I could work with. I could work with any company that is willing to partner with me. The next thing that you're going to need is a printer. So I highly recommend that you get a laser printer, preferably a dual tray printer, because you will be printing loan documents, and these loan documents oftentimes have legal and letter size paper. So if you have a dual tray printer, it will definitely make things work a lot more smoothly and efficiently for you. And the reason for that is you're gonna get a much higher quality print with a laser printer rather than with the inkjet printer. The pigmentation of the ink is going to be deeper since it is laser. There is no dry time. Also, you're going to save money over the long haul with a laser printer because of the fact that if you're constantly trying to print off big packages, I'm talking about 100 pages and more, with an inkjet printer, you will quickly run out of ink, whereas with a laser printer, it was built for bigger packages like that, so that is why a laser printer is a must. So far, let's just kind of like recap. So we talked about needing errors and omission insurance, your notary stamp, and a printer. So of course, if you need a printer, then you're going to need printer paper. So legal and letter paper, there's lots of places that you can get your paper from. I have a business account with Amazon. I also have an account with Staples, not Staples, but Office Max. And I actually like have my toner and paper just come to me on auto ship. I have found paper at Target and Walmart for really, really good prices. Now, there was a printer guy, he is an engineer. He worked at Office Max, but he said he is an engineer, and he said that the way the printers are built, like the higher quality paper you get, the less lint and junk from the paper you will actually get within your printer when the printer is pulling through the feed. If you care about stuff like that, and if you don't want to go through a lot of printer maintenance, it might be a good idea to always buy higher quality paper. But if you just get lower quality paper, you know, it's really just up to you on what you want to actually do. So I have tried both out. I just really just go with what is economical. So you're going to need like ink pens, you're going to need paper clips, you're going to need a holder to actually hold the paper, and you also will need like a fingertip moisturizer. Those are essentials that I actually have, which is why I'm so happy to tell you guys that I've put together a notary starter kit, and it includes all of these things. I'm thinking about adding a notary bag to actually carry all of this stuff. For now, it's just these items. I love these poly holders. I've been using them and they work phenomenal. So my poly holders actually will hold 200 sheets of paper within the poly holder. So I really like this because, as you can see, I'm demonstrating with legal paper, and you see how easily it fits in here. And then you actually have a flap in which you could simply roll up and close it tight. So this is the poly holder. The sides expand, and I would use this over and over again. So I actually have this in my notary bag, and I use this thing over and over again each time that I have a signing. So it's really nice and convenient because your document stays safe. It also comes with these gorgeous pens. So I love these pens. When I was picking things out for the kit, I was just like, yeah, these pens are so nice, and you could easily distinguish your pens. You could see that these are your pens, that it belongs to you just because of the sleekness of it. It comes in a matte white, and these are blue ink. Most loan documents do require blue ink. Sometimes you do need black ink, just depending on what the instructions are. But I want to say like 93% of the documents that I come across need blue ink. Super cute ballpoint pens, and I just really, really love the smoothness and how they write. So it makes all of the difference when you're signing your name over and over again to actually have a good writing instrument. So I included 12 of these in the notary starter kit. And of course, if you have pens, you need a carrying case. So y'all probably know that I love gold. So I thought these were very, very nice, durable cases that you could actually fit your pens in. Really, really nice and easy. And then the other reason why I like these white barrel pens is because if you do have some black pens that you want to include in this case, number one, there's room for it. And number two, you could easily distinguish what color is within the pen because these are solid white. And if you wanted to add some black to it, you definitely can. But this also comes in the starter kit. But another thing that is super, super important are paper clips. So I've also included some gold paper clips within the starter kit. The reason why it's so important is because sometimes a buyer will actually have a check that needs to be attached. And with the loan package, you're never going to actually staple anything together. You will need to paper clip it so that you can make sure that you do not lose these people's checks before you actually send these documents back. So I've included these gold paper clips. I love the gold. I think it adds extra touch. Just because we are notaries and this is such an official job, it does not mean that our accessories and our items cannot be nice and can't reflect who we are. So the last thing within the kit is this fingertip moisturizer. It is definitely my saving grace. I swear to you, it definitely is. So this felt keeps it nice and moist, so you could remove it and throw it away, or you could keep it on top. But what this actually does is you just put your finger in it, rub it between your fingers, and you can easily glide through the paperwork just like that. So that's exactly what it is that you need. Of course, we are living amongst a pandemic, and hopefully nobody is actually licking their fingers and sliding through the paperwork. Sometimes you have such large packets, and in order to make sure that you are not missing any signatures, a fingertip moisturizer is a must. Check the link in my description box for the starter kit. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to introduce a carrying bag for these things, because it's something that I definitely wanted to do, but I just wasn't sure how you would feel about it. So let me know in the comments if that's something that you want from me, and I could definitely make it happen for you. Other things that might be helpful to have is a clipboard, so that you don't have to sign the paperwork, let's say, on your lap. If there's an absence of a table and you need to get a signing done, I would say a clipboard is a pretty good thing to have for your notary bag. Another essential is a notary journal to keep a record of each person that you actually acted as their notary. It's good to keep a journal. So that's it for this video. So I hope that you have a better understanding of what a loan signing agent does and what a notary does, and most importantly, how to actually become one. If you're interested in me being your mentor and me actually teaching you this business, please, by all means, go to my description box and sign up for my course. Also, if you are interested in getting the starter kit for yourself or for someone else who has become a notary, by all means, go ahead and support your girl and go into the description box and do so. I greatly appreciate everybody who watched this video. Please give me a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel before you actually leave, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.